It's your boy ConsertViz34, and today I'm going to talk about something I've been trying to hold off for a little bit right now, but I found like, you know what? I got to talk about it. I got to speak on it. This has to do with the entitlement of Dave Matthews Band fan club members, especially the fan club members from day one. The reason I say this is because while there are many gripes you can have with the warehouse, with music today, when they ship out all these sorts of CDs and DVDs out to you, there's a lot of issues, especially with credit cards. You buy tickets, you get confirmed for tickets. You put your credit card information in, they pull the charges, and then all of a sudden you got to change credit card companies. The card company says your card has been compromised. We got to get you a new one, and there's many issues with that. But when it comes to ticket selection, if you don't get confirmed for tickets, well, life goes on. I don't know why people can't understand that. Most of the people, if you joined back in 98, you are a grown adult, probably 40 or over. And why people do not understand the reality of it's hard to get tickets. It's hard for the fan club to get a certain amount of tickets in this Ticketmaster greed era where they're selling these to people that are as platinum tickets. Of course, they're going to take away from the warehouse. And I'm like, no, we can't have all these warehouses. We're going to cut 20%. We're going to cut, or 5% or 10% of what you used to get 20 years ago when the fan club first formed. And on top of that, you have many, many more fans. I'm 27, started becoming a fan in middle to high school. And then in 2012, senior year of college, went to my first show. So they're gaining more and more fans. The band cuts down shows, even in markets like Hartford. Oh, well, the second night or the first night, there weren't many people, and they cut a show, even though there's nearly sold out in the seats. And the lawns are always good on night two. They've cut shows from Hartford, from Mansfield. What do you think's going to happen? You're going to get rejected a lot more. And that's the thing that I just wish people could understand. Maybe they do, but they just want to pout about it because that's what the internet's about. That's what my page is about from time to time. Even this video is being negative about people being negative, ironically. But I think that if you're a day one fan, take what you can get. But the whole premise of the warehouse is not to guarantee you tickets, but it's a promise that you may have an opportunity to request tickets for most of the shows. Some of the shows you can't request for, but most of the shows you can request for. That is the guarantee. That, some of these shows we will guarantee you'll have a request, but you may get rejected. But people act like because you joined in 1998, you have a tattoo of the coffee stains from before these crowded streets that you automatically should get pit tickets. I never got pit tickets. I never got this. Yeah, that's possible because it's hard for this fan club to give everyone what it wants. It has to appease newer members by giving them experiences. Because remember, if you're a 98 day one fan club member, you may have not been in the pit, but you've probably been to some bomb shows. I mean, the 98 tour, the 2000 tour, the 2001 tour, those were lit. And I was just a little kid in elementary school and just getting into middle school. I would kill to go to those shows. But they have to give experiences to the newer members. So, of course, my first year, I joined, I think it was late 2014, but then I got my first request in 2015. Of course, I got pit my first year because they want to make you have a good experience. But after that, it's gone down-ish, where I haven't gotten pit since then. I've gotten some okay seats and some bad seats, and I'm paying for open-air seats in Mansfield for I think it's like the $85 price range, which is ridiculous. But again, it is what it is. I've sucked it up. I'm going. I'm not in the lawn. I got seats. But again, they're trying to create these experiences for newer members so that they have a positive experience and they can experience what you've experienced back in 98, 99, 2000 or before that. So they have to do some of that. So while there is apparent, you can see it, they don't tell you. They say, oh, there's random. You can tell first year people do get some good luck, some good looks. But that's what music is about. It's not about you, day one member. I had to think about that as far as me being a J. Cole fan. I'm a J. Cole fan, and I've been a fan since before he had a deal. I look at kids now that are 16. I was like, man, you weren't even born when J. Cole came out. But what I've learned to realize, while I've had to sit further back at times, higher up, I've had to pay more money than ever to see J. Cole. When I saw him for $15 back at CCSU, that's Central Connecticut State University. I saw him back years ago at Central, and it was like $15 or $20. And the seats I went to last year, they were like 60. So, and that was in the upper deck of the Nassau Coliseum. So that's life. Life goes on. Yes, tickets are more expensive. Is it a bummer? Is it a drag? Yes. But as a fan who's older, your biggest hope should be that newer fans can appreciate this. You can't complain that Justin Bieber sucks and so sucks, and then be mad when you request warehouse tickets and some youngin who just joined, just learned what Dancing Nancy's was about, gets pit tickets. You can't complain about that. It should be a great way to say, you know what? I'm at the back of the venue, but look, at least that young kid gets a nice seat. And that's how I feel about J. Cole. If someone's mommy and daddy wants to buy him tickets at a bigger budget than I can afford for J. Cole, then you know what? Good for that kid. They're going to be up close, and his message is good, at least for rap. His message is very, very, very good as far as when you look at hip-hop. Same thing with D&B. Their message is good. If you like, I know some people don't like them. I know some of the people on here only are for like the other jam bands I'm with, whatever. But that's really what it's about. It's not about you. And that's these stuck-up, selfish fans are why I never went to a show for Dave Matthews until 2012. I used to think all the fans were pricks, stuck up, and selfish, because some of the people I knew in town that I grew up in that liked D&B, they were pretty much tools. So I thought the whole fan base was like that. That's not true. I've met many great people at these shows. Some of them have just randomly talked to me. We get into good conversations. I've rolled up to shows dolo, and again, great conversations. And the biggest thing that I'm seeing this week, obviously it's March 10th. They just announced pit upgrades. So this year, what's new is you can get upgraded from your regular seats that you got confirmed to pit tickets. And it's kind of a way to be like, all right, you know what? Some of y'all that got so seats at no additional cost, you can get upgraded to pit. And yet again, people complaining, oh, I didn't get upgraded. Wait, you got confirmed for tickets. You got confirmed for tickets, but you're mad you didn't get pit. Okay, whatever. Find something to complain about. And I think one of the funniest things I saw is someone said they got confirmed for Hartford for lawn tickets, and then they went on the on sale and got pit tickets, and they were complaining about that through the warehouse, they didn't get pit tickets. Fam, you got pit tickets. There's different levels so that everyone has a chance to get lucky. I've gotten lucky with the warehouse, and then I've gotten lucky on StubHub sometimes. Not anymore. Now they're just outrageously expensive. But 2013, I got a nice deal. Actually, my friend, no, he got them on eBay, not StubHub. But same thing. The brokers were selling on both of them. And StubHub is owned by eBay. But the point is, my friend got a good deal on eBay. I've gotten good deals on Ticketmaster where everyone else I knew didn't get tickets. There's levels to this so that even as a warehouse member, look, you didn't get tickets for Hartford that were nice. You got lawn tickets. You can probably flip those, and now you have pit tickets from the on sale. And before the on sale, some of the city members, maybe a select handful, get nice seats. Everyone else, you get the sides and the crap. But there is a chance people do get pit tickets for the city pre-sale. All three of those people, I'm happy for them. But people do. There are people that get on the pre-sales some pit tickets. And then you, again, on sales. And then you get certain markets where the brokers have to lower their prices. Not in Hartford, not in Hartford or Mansfield or SPAC. You're going to pay a lot of money to the brokers. But you know what? In other parts of the country, you can get a good deal. So it's funny that people again, this is human nature. It's what we do. We're just, our society, we're so spoiled and blessed. All we can do is find things to complain about. So even me included, I'm complaining about the complaining in this video. But I just think that people have to put it in perspective. If you're a youngin' and you just joined the warehouse and you get good seats, well, we should be appreciating that these young fans or newer fans, many older people are just getting in the Dave Matthews Band or other bands right now in the current era. Good for them. Let them enjoy it. And if you're an day one, as far as 1991, you knew members of the band and you're a fan, or 1998, you joined the fan club when it first came out. Y'all experience much better shows than we get now. I would trade all my warehouse confirmations of all time, in the last 3 or 4 years, just to go to one of those shows. I never saw Leroy live. So while you may have, again, I can't emphasize this enough, you may get rejected for everything now, but you saw this band in its heyday. And while they're still really good, it's not even close to being the same. They're still great. They do a good job if you like them. But you saw them in their prime. I wish I could have gone to Hartford shows in 99 and 2000, as long as I didn't get tear gas and all that stuff thrown on, whatever. But I would have loved to go to one of those shows and heard that sound. But all we have is today. So you either get accepted, you go to shows, you get rejected, take that money, go see another band. There's many great live musical acts now. We have too many great musical acts. That is the first world problem I have. I have to cut so many shows that I want to see because there's so many great musical acts. It's not just one band. If you like one band and one band only, there's a problem. If you think that you deserve these tickets because you joined in 1998, there's a problem. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. If you disagree with me, tell me why. This is only my opinion, so I'm sure people disagree. But again, I think that there's a big entitlement issue with everyone in society, including myself at times. I have to check myself personally at times for my first world problems. But again, it's your boy ConcertViz34. I'm out.